Alright, so what this will be for a tea tonic that I was inspired by Azazel about a year and a half ago. So one of the things you'll need will be the seed of an avocado. You can cut one open and be right here in the center. Now the tea tonic, the most important part in this case is avocado seed. There are a lot of more health benefits I'm going to list here, but it does help reduce your chance of heart disease. It helps you fight off bacteria and fungi. I'll be using real honey, especially if it's local. It's even better. That helps. Contains antioxidants. Most of these ingredients will have antioxidants in them, which also protect the body from inflammation. I use green tea as a base, but you can mix it with orange for a little bit of a different flavor. I like to use orange peels when I got them. You can cut them up and use that. And I'm going to be using cinnamon. That also helps reduce blood pressure, anti-inflammatory effects, and it also helps with your digestive system. So once you're done cutting the seed up, they're not too hard to cut up. Just got to get like a steak knife, really. So what you'll do is, now in this case I've already got a green tea container here that I've emptied out and rinsed out. So give me just a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these pieces into here. Kind of need both hands. Okay. Now, what I did is I put about 2 seeds worth of the avocado. That's going to go on the base. Now most of this will float. You may have to filter this out of your coffee cup. I mean, whatever you're drinking this out of. It's not too big of a deal. Now right here I have, just real honey, raw, unfiltered. Now the benefit, again, if you have this locally, is that if you have anything that you're allergic to, for as much as we're going to make, hold on, I'm going to use a full 1 cup of honey. Now we're making a gallon of this, so bear that in mind. We're not using any actual sugar though, just the honey. Now if you're diabetic or can't have a lot of sweets, obviously cut it down to ½ a cup. But we're going to be making quite a bit of this. But yeah, the honeybees in your local area that go to flowers and everything else, they will help get pollen from certain things you may be allergic to, and in small doses you can build up an immune system to that, so you can kind of let the honeybees do the work for you. Okay. This may be a little slower than I thought, but you don't want to lose any. Yeah, you want to get, in this case I'm going to use 1 cup of honey for sweetener. So it would defeat the purpose. If you used regular sugar, you would get no antibiotics out of it. It really would defeat the purpose. So if you're going to make this particular tonic, do not use sugar. Use raw honey. It's a little slower going down than I thought it would be. Stuff's thick. Now the reason why I'm putting this in first is because I already have 1 container of tea. I used my coffee pot and put 2 tea bags of the green tea and 2 tea bags of the orange, and I've already have half of this brewed. So all I got to do is add that into this. Honey's really slow. And if you're wondering what this gunk is around my sink, it keeps the ants out. I got a previous video about it. So, okay. Here comes the fun part. Now this is, like I said, it's got, you know, some green tea bags in here. There's 2 of each of those. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour this in first while it's hot. Just a second. Now, I have brewed this on the stove before, and you can do that as well if you don't have a coffee pot. It's just, it takes a bit longer to fill one of these up. And as you can see, one coffee pot only fills up about 1/4 of this. So, what we're going to do, because we don't want to overcook the avocado seeds. So, give it a little mix. Get all that thick honey and avocado seeds in here. Now you'll want to make, depending on the size of your container, in this case I'm going to add 1 more coffee pot worth of tea to it, and that'll get it about right about here, and you can finish it off with cold water, but there should be enough sugar in there that one of those would be good enough for the whole gallon. So yeah, that will be the tonic, and you won't really taste the avocado seed too much, but if you drink about 1 gallon of this a week, it will definitely help your immune system. Now this isn't going to prevent anything, but if you do catch a cold or anything else, it will help your immune system defend itself. So, hope that's helpful to anybody.